We're going live?
Shh. But let's go live.
Wait,
you guys want to do it live? Let's do it
I
live.
guess we can.
I mean, we're not doing anything else.
I think you clicked it.
Oh, I did it! I did it! Hey, everybody, it's me, Detroit Lenny, with Picks and Parlays. Game time decision for Thursday, right? Today's Thursday, yeah, because we got college football, we got NFL, we got baseball, we got a little bit of this, we got a little bit of that. We rolling, we shaking, we moving, we making moves. Joined with our favorite knuckleheads, Tim and Nick Girl, expert handicappers, Picks and Parlay, Earl Sports Bets. How we doing, gentlemen?
Oh, I don't know if anybody has watched it, but the St. Louis Cardinals have now won 12 games in a row.
Underdog. That keeps me alive in my Picks and Parlay dog contest with just money line dogs.
I knocked myself out yesterday. I did a Counter-Strike play that lost.
Yeah.
Dodgers making moves. Oh, well, yeah. I just keep taking St. Louis. I don't know how they were underdogs the whole series against Milwaukee, and I just keep taking St. Louis, so I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because they don't play Milwaukee.
They play Chicago. That's a lot easier.
Well, they won't be an underdog.
They won't be dogs. That's
Maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
No.
Nick, I like the flag.
Oh, yeah.
You can move just a little to your right. You wear the whole hat. There you go, right there. I'll move the whole show. All right, look, we're going to go over a highlighted baseball game for you that we really like tonight. We're obviously going to go over the college football, and we're going to go over some NFL. Any games you guys want to go over, please drop them in the chat. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a share. We're here to hang out with you guys for the next 20, 30 minutes or so. Go over some sports, and that's about it. Sports ball. Bianco says Marshall will win outright tonight against AP. Calm down, bro. We're gonna get to that yet. We're gonna go over baseball. Let's get the baseball going first. What up, gang? What's up, Mo Bossness? Hit 1,200 on the nerfy Dodgers today earlier. I was a little iffy on that one. I lost my St. Louis nerfy, but St. Louis won. So boom shakalaka. Let's get it. I like it. Let's get it. Let's jump right into some baseball. Game we're going to highlight for the MLB. Astros, pretty nice favorite, minus 155 at the Los Angeles Angels. The total is 8.5. Who wants to take this one first? Who wants to go first?
Go for it,
Tim?
Yeah, I think this one's probably the more obvious one of the night. Houston Astros run line. Looking at it, the Houston Astros are on pace to try to compete with the Tampa Bay Rays for that number one spot in the American League. That can still happen. And they're going up against an Angels team that has not played well. Look at the Astros. They've now won 4 straight games, 7 out of their last 8 out of their last 10. And they're running strong. Lance McCullers Jr. is on the mound. And the fact that they're that small of a favorite, only a minus 165 favorite against a Angels team, now looking at them, 6 games losing streak, and they've lost 8 out of their last 10. It's just not a team I want to go ahead and back. Looking at Alex Cobb, he's been all right lately. He had a couple good performances, but I really cannot back the Angels in this predicament right now. They're going through. They're on a losing streak. Why would you even bother looking at them? This is not a good spot for them. They're kind of tanking. Astros are still competing because I don't think the Astros have quite clinched that playoff spot yet. So they're still looking for that. So Astros run line today. I just think they take care of business, finish off the sweep. I have bets on all the other teams that are sweeping, that have chances of sweeping today. St. Louis, Giants, Seattle. Why not go after the Astros today?
Fair enough. All right, we'll jump back over to the chat. Kind of touch base over there. I want to make sure we get everybody's comments in. Let's get it today, guys. I agree. Is there another nerfy for today, Mo Boss? You guys like any nerfy? I know, Nick, that you're more a nerfy guy. Tim, he's not nerfy.
I'm not really a nerfy guy, but looking at some of the matchups, I wouldn't, as crazy as I wouldn't mind Washington and Cincinnati. You get Patrick Corbin and Luis Castillo. I think that one could possibly be a decent one to get a nerfy on. Other than that, this one may seem ugly. Maybe even Baltimore and Texas.
I like some Yerfies.
Does that is that weird that I might like a Nerfy in that Texas Baltimore game?
Zach Lothar on the mound and Glenn Otto, our favorite pitcher. I like the Yerfie in that one.
Well, I mean, both teams have been heavy trending under. I know the pitchers aren't that pretty, but the offenses are no better. So
ready? Baltimore and Texas. 1-800-GAMBLER. This is probably the 1-800-GAMBLER game of the year.
No.
Other than if Baltimore played Arizona.
They did. No, they did.
They did. That was the 1-800-GAMBLER of the year.
They never played. Never mind. They never played them.
Oh, damn it. All right. Yes, we're not really 100% on the Nerfy thing tonight. Hey, guys, I got a good one. Oh, Joe's got a good one.
Oh, he's got a good one. He's got a good one.
He's not going to tell us what it is yet. He's just going to tease it for about 10 minutes later in the show, and then he'll say it.
Okay, fair enough.
Albert says, are the Giants going to come back?
I hope so. That's me and Nick's best bet of the day.
Yeah, well, I'm on that. Hey, Dodgers are coming back, 5-4 now.
I didn't bet that game. I almost bet the
bottom
under.
Of the eighth. No, I didn't. I have already hit it. I had Dodgers over 5 first 5, but I like a good comeback. Yeah, Seattle's up 6-4 now. Here Joe is. He's got a little prop bet for us. Robbie Anderson, 25-plus receiving yards. McCaffrey, 25-plus receiving yards. McCaffrey, anytime touchdown. And the Panthers, plus 6.5 for plus 115. Oh, you parlaying all them?
Oh, wow. Whoa, hold on. How did you get Panthers plus 6.5?
Reverse or alternate line?
That might have been like a very, very juicy one.
That's why I don't mind it. That's why there's 4 legs to that, and it's only plus 115.
I don't mind it. Robbie Anderson, yeah, that's fine. He could probably get it in one completion. You know McCaffrey's a dump-off guy. That's fine. McCaffrey touchdown. McCaffrey is that entire offense. And Panthers, we'll go over that game in a minute, but we'll see on that one.
We'll go over that in a second there. Michael Cartier says, hi, guys. What do you have for WNBA playoffs tonight?
You ready for
Night one?
I'll give you our more confident play, and that one will be the Chicago Sky minus 4.5. I think it's up to a 5 now, but they should be able to take care of business tonight. There you go. I
parlayed that with the over on the other game.
Yeah, that's our other play too. Yep, there you go. Now you got both of them.
I pay attention. Joe says plus 102 actually with no boost.
Ooh, okay. That's fine.
Oh. Vieco says Angels is a team to upset somebody hope for playoff. Oh, they're going to upset somebody's hopes for the playoffs.
Yeah, maybe the Seattle. Probably upset Seattle or Oakland because the Astros are going to smash them tonight.
Yeah.
There you go. That's who they're upsetting.
Brandon's here. He wants to say, how are you?
Hello,
How are you, Brandon?
Hi, Brandon.
CSN says, hi, awesome people.
Hi, Rat.
Killer Cases, how y'all feeling about the Panthers first quarter? We're going to get into that game as soon as we go over our college football bet there. Some game parlay, some same game parlay.
Get it? That's fine.
Parlay.
That's fine.
All right. We are going to go over college football. We got Marshall at App State. Appalachian State is a -7. It's about a solid touchdown here. That line's danced all around about a half point, right? And the total 58.5. Nick, talk to me about this game.
Yeah, this game opened up at 6.5. It was bet up to 7.5. It's been bet back down to 7. My power ranking for this game is 7.5 for App State. So I'm seeing half point of value here on the Mountaineers. The Marshall Thundering Herd coming off of a game that they should have won. They were up 38-21 heading into the fourth quarter. East Carolina scores 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter and win that game. At one point, Marshall had a 99.1% chance to win, according to ESPN. App State.
Awesome. That's just awesome.
Yeah. App State's coming off of. But yeah, I think that this is going to be a spot where I think App State should take care of business in this game. I expect this to be a higher scoring game. I would lean towards the over as well. I like App State in this one, though. I see a half a point of value here. And disclaimer, I did bet this But if this game was taking place on Saturday, I would have not come near it.
No.
Fair enough.
And I know, Nick, you said you don't know what happened in the last game for App State. Last game was the only game that App State did not cover the spread. They won 44-10, did not cover a 35.5 point spread.
Who did they play?
Elon.
That's right.
Elon. It's a
Elon,
powerhouse school. Powerhouse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Elon Musk opened a school and got a football team.
That's another North Carolina school. I'm trying. That's we grew up in we live like an hour from there. Elon.
Bianca, let's talk later on my Tennessee.
Have fun. Have fun in Tennessee.
Right. Are you looking up a stat, Nick?
Phoenix. That's what it was. No, I was trying to remember what their team name was. Elon, the Phoenix.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you guys are on App State, right?
Yeah.
-7. That's where we're at there.
But
Any play on the total?
Lean towards the over.
Lean towards the over, but that one, it opened up at 57. It's gone all the way up to 60 and a half in some books, and it's dropped back down. That one's a little bit too wide movement. If you wanted the over, you missed your line at 57. If you wanted the under, you missed your line when it was up at 60. So I wouldn't bet the total at the moment.
Fair enough. All right, NFL. Big talk, big game. Marquee matchup of Thursday. Just so you know, if you think NFL Thursday nights couldn't get any worse, wait till next week. Carolina Panthers at the Houston Texans. Carolina's -8, total 43. Talk to me about this game. Let's all talk about it. We'll start with Tim, finish with Nick.
Talk about a chef's kiss of a game. This one is beautiful. No, this one... you know what? This one might as well be a Super Bowl compared to next week's, which is Jacksonville and Cincinnati.
I don't know. You get Burrow and Lawrence next week. That's the storyline behind that game.
100%.
That might actually not be as bad. But with this one, I know the Texans are coming into this game. What was his name? Bill Davis is the backup. Will Davis? Something?
Davis Mills. Davis Mills.
That's Davis Mills from Stanford.
Yeah, from Stanford, the powerhouse school of Stanford. Yeah,
Stanford has a good football.
Hey,
team.
whoa! Stanford football, not horrible. They've produced some decent quarterbacks in their years.
Not like they're Michigan or Michigan State. Like, come on.
Oh God, stop it! Don't piss them off. But looking at these two teams, both of them have done pretty well this year. Yeah, get rid of them.
He gets a timeout.
No, but
he knew it. He knew it too. Go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
With this one, it's Texans. I'm going with Texans today, +8. I got them 7.5. It's the hook that gets me. I think this game's going to be a very low-scoring, sloppy game. Because on one side you get the Texans who are going to be without a quarterback. Well, they'll have their Stanford guy. Davis Mills, and I'm going to guess that you're going to see more focused on the run game today with them and tight end passing rather than actually go out and really doing a bunch of play calls for the Texans. On the other side, you still get Sam Darnold and this Carolina team.
Powerhouse.
Sam Darnold does not have a good record for primetime games. And I don't think the last time he played on a primetime game, he saw a ghost. So I'm not really too fond of whatever is coming out of there. I think this game's a very sloppy game. I think it ends up being like a 16-13 type game. So I did go with Texans +8 in this game. And I will say, I also have another bet. Texans team total first quarter over 0.5 point. I have them scoring at least 1 point in that first quarter. So Houston +8 and them to at least score a point in that first quarter.
Fair enough. Nick, what are you thinking about this game?
Yeah. When are we going to end this experiment on Thursday Night Football if you're going to just give us these bum-ass games? To be completely honest, these are terrible games that we get week in and week out on Thursday night. I think the only good one we have this year is that first one we saw with the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. Like, we get crap division matchup after crap division matchup. But never mind, we do have a game on this. I do like the Texans in this spot. Don't get me wrong. I do like the Panthers this year. I think they're going to be better than people expect. But I want the Panthers as a dog. I don't need them as a favorite where
Right.
they not only need to win, but now they need to cover a number, and it's not even a 4.5 or 3. It's a 7.5 and 8.
8. Yeah.
I don't think the Panthers are a good enough team yet to be covering these types of numbers. Granted, yes, it is going to be Davis Mills in his first start in the Houston Texans, but I could see them getting a couple points in this game and then it just staying close. This like 17-10 is a very big possibility, like that type of game tonight, because during the week, defense travels for Thursday night football, and this is a spot where, I think that the Texans can keep it close enough to cover the spread, or at the very least, at the end of the game, it's going to be a wide open backdoor.
Yeah. I think that's where that could screw a lot of people that take Carolina as that 7.5, 8, that hook. If this was 6.5, I think you'd see everybody and their brother jumping on Carolina. Yes. But that 7.5, 8, I don't know about that. Any props anybody likes?
Brennan Cooks. We saw Davis Mills throw to Brennan Cooks in 10 of his 18 pass attempts after coming in for an injured Tyrod Taylor last game.
Yep.
I can also see potential. I mean, obviously Christian McCaffrey is always on the table. He's one of those guys where he can run a game by himself. So McCaffrey anytime touchdown. I'm not going to talk you guys off of that one. Sam Darnold anytime touchdown. I think that he can potentially he can run one in with his feet as well. I mean, if I had to put a first touchdown down, it's either Brennan Cooks or Christian McCaffrey, though.
Fair enough.
Here, I got one player prop that might be a little bit interesting, and it's going to be one that it's not going to be one of the obvious ones like Christian McCaffrey or anything. How about David Johnson today? He's the running back for Houston, and you can get him getting over 30 yards at plus money, plus 108. Yeah, at least getting 29 rushing yards.
I also like this Mills. You could get him to score at least, or to throw at least 2 touchdowns for plus 160.
I like that. I really do.
I mean, 2. That's all he's got to do is throw 2. So we'll jump back over to the chat, though. Let's see where you guys are thinking for these college and NFL games. Joe says, what would you rather have had? Texans plus 21.5. Where are you getting these spreads, bro? Or the 6 or Panthers plus 6.5 in that parlay.
All right, these are 14-point teasers for his parlay. So he's got that. I would rather have the Texans all day.
21. Yeah.
I think I'm not saying the Texans win this game. I think both of those cash. I don't say the Texans win this game. I'm just saying they're going to cover. I'm saying that Carolina's not going to blow them out.
Fair enough. Mo Boss says big money on the Panthers money line and McCaffrey anytime touchdown 2-teamer minus 160. Your call on that.
I have no problem with that one. I think that this is a spot where the Panthers win, but the Texans cover. I can see this being one of those 24-17, 17-10, one of those types of games. So I think that this is I think that's not a bad play. Plus Christian McCaffrey. He's going to score regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Even if Houston shuts him down, he'll get a garbage touchdown somewhere along the line. I mean, he's possibly their best wide receiver and running threat. Joe Kryptonite says, I'm worried with my Panthers plus 6.5 now.
Don't be worried about it.
Don't be worried.
It'll be fine. That's fine.
He's laughing. There you go. Mo says, how about Ingram anytime touchdown and McCaffrey anytime touchdown? McCaffrey's going to get one. We talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't mind Ingram. He didn't look great last week, but I think that this is a nice little bounce back spot potentially.
Okay. All right. Albert says, y'all sleeping on the Panthers defense.
No. Do you know why we're not sleeping on them? Because they got to play a Jets team that don't have nothing for offense, and they faced New Orleans, who was out of half their coaching staff that week. No,
Ian
I'm not.
Book was one of the substitution coaches.
Yeah, I am not putting any money on this Panthers defense right now. Could they play good tonight and get 2 picks and a touchdown? Yeah, they definitely could. But no, I can't. Right. I can't be sleeping on a defense that hasn't really played much. Yes, they look good, but they haven't looked good against much.
Fair to say. Flip side of that, just to play devil's advocate. Yes, their defense hasn't really played anybody, but is Houston anybody? Is Houston offense really that good?
No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
That's fine. That's why I would lean towards an under in this game as well. And that's why I'm saying that this game, I think it'll end up being like a 16-13 type game where it'll go under. And it'll be close enough for it to cover. So I'm not sleeping on the Panthers defense. It's just I'm not a big fan of them right now.
I get it.
Until they prove more.
Right. Fair enough. Vincent says, hey, guys, any MLB to play?
Astros that have not started yet, and
that's it for me.
And I have Toronto as well.
There you go. Here comes Lake Show. Defense travels. I disagree.
On a short week,
that's why we talk about it.
On a short week, yes, because that doesn't give the coaches enough time to come up with a good offensive game plan. So this is definitely a spot where, defense does travel on Thursday nights.
San Francisco.
No, really?
3-run homer. Let's round them. San Francisco, 3-run shot, 5-4, top of the 6th, 1 out.
Oh, bam. Let's go. Okay, I had St. Louis, who came back from 5-0. I've had Seattle, who's currently still playing, but has come back from 4-1, and now Giants have came back from 4-0. Oh, my God, I'm having a day.
Having a day, baby. All right, so that's our breakdown, meltdown of the day right there with the 3-run shot. Tim's going to take a moment, folks. Me and Nick are going to run the show for a solid second. Albert says they've only allowed 3 touchdowns in 2 games and a rookie. Not going to get to. Okay. We'll bring Tim back. He's back. He's still having a meltdown,
this is just. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. Albert, I agree with you. I don't think I'm not. I think we're both talking. We're all talking about the same thing here. Albert's saying how great Carolina's defense is, and that's why the game say will go under or whatever, or they'll win the game. I don't think either offense is great, and that's why it goes under, and that's why Carolina wins the game. But I don't think they've run away with the game.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So there's that. Joe says, thanks, guys. No problem.
Thanks, guys.
Or tanks. That's what San Francisco's doing. They're pushing the tank. And thanks.
No, that's not, that's something Baltimore and Arizona, and they're the ones tanking.
Oh yeah. With football games later in the year, they're not called 1-800-GAMBLER games. They're called tank bowls.
Tank bowl.
Yes, tank bowl.
Mo Bossness says, why would you take Houston, though? How can you trust a third quarterback?
I just think this is too many points for the Panthers to cover.
Right.
Especially in Houston.
Yeah, I have this game power ranked as Carolina minus 5.5. So it's going through the 6, through the 6.5, through the 7, and through the 7.5. I like the 8. So I definitely see some value on the Houston Texans in this one.
Now, we could easily come back tomorrow and the Panthers won 35-0. That could easily happen. But in terms of value, and now if this game was in Carolina, it's a totally different ball game. I'm on Carolina. Mm-hmm. But because this is in Houston, Houston's a very scrappy team. Yes, they're on a third-string quarterback, but they've got the running back that has been around the league for a while, in Johnson, mm-hmm. and Ingram, and they've got a good enough wide receiver core to help them out. Brandon Cooks is going to have a good game tonight. So
and here's the thing too. Let's keep in mind Houston drafted this kid for a reason.
Yeah,
and this is their quarterback of the future.
He's a project quarterback.
He is, right. So they are putting them fire to the test sooner than they were hoping, yes. But, Deshaun Watson ain't coming back and playing Houston Texan football. maybe never in the NFL, but that's a different conversation. But Tyrod Taylor's out for an extended period of time. This is it. This is their shot. This is this kid's shot. It's like, you want to be an NFL quarterback, here's the ball, kid. Go play. That's what they're doing with them.
Not to mention, looking into the year, there was actually a quarterback battle between Tyrod Taylor and Mills with
an M.
You know what? The third string quarter. Yeah, that's fine. Davis Mills. There was a quarterback battle, and they almost went with Mills, but they didn't. They ended up going with Tyrod Taylor. He got hurt. Now you get Mills in there. I think he has a solid game. I think he surprises us all. So we'll see.
Listen, nobody's going to be surprised if Carolina wins this game 35-0. Nobody's
all.
also going to be surprised if this game ends up 3-0 and Carolina wins. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Albert says, "Let's go."
That's referring to the Giants game.
Oh yeah. See, it is Giants. This guy never start yet. We talked about that. James Little says, should I take SMU plus 10 versus TCU?
That game is on Saturday. I would be leaning
game. Yep.
I'm leaning towards the Horned Frogs in that one at minus 10.
TCU.
I have that game power ranked or TCU. Yeah, I'm leaning towards TCU because I have them power ranked at minus 11 in this game. So
is that in TCU?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to. I know. I looked at that game like kind of a little iffy, but there's that. Vincent wants to know what happened with Watson.
Just Google it, bro. To sum it up, I don't want to play in Houston. Trade me.
Google it. Google it.
That's essentially the sum up to it. So
yeah, 100%. He don't want to play there. They're looking for reasons to not have him play there. There were some extracurricular activities the NFL don't like, some investigations, so it's all bad.
He will play in a different uniform before playing for the Texans again.
You think? You think he comes back?
I think he is done as a Texan. He is no.
I heard they're asking like an arm and a leg for him in a trade.
Yeah, they're not going to get much for him. They should just get rid of him for whatever they can.
There you go. Budman says took a 6-point teaser. RT plus 15 under 50. RT.
Rutgers?
No,
they're like 20 something.
RT. You're gonna have to come back with us. What is RT?
Yeah, you're gonna have to hit me back with that. RT.
6-point teaser with RT. I want to try to figure this one out now before he comments on it. RT.
I'm gonna go with plus 15. 6 points though wouldn't get you to 15 if you were Carolina.
It could be Rutgers.
No, I bet you.
It could be Rutgers because Rutgers on a 6-point teaser would get you. If it's 21 in his book, it would get him down to 15. And then the under 50.
No, Rutgers is an 18 or they're a big dog against Michigan this weekend.
Yeah. They're in Michigan.
Yeah, he says plus 15. They're 20 to 21 point dogs on some books. That would get it down to a 6-point teaser.
Why would you tease it down to a plus 15? You would tease it up to a plus 26.
That's a good point. I have no clue.
The only thing I could think of, the numbers work if it's a 7-point teaser in Carolina, you could get to 15 and under 50.
Texas?
Oh,
Texas.
Ah.
Where do you find
why didn't we think of that?
Where do you find a 9 for this game? That's my question.
Yeah, then sure that's not a 7.
That may be a 7-point. That's a 7-point teaser, teasing them up to 7, and then because the total's a 43, that's a 7.
43, that's got to be 7. Yeah, but that's okay.
I don't mind it. I like it.
Nobody hates that. You'll probably get about a minus 130-ish on that.
There is 2 books that I see that the line is up to an 8.5. Alternative point spread.
Alternative point spreads.
I like it. That's fine.
I don't mind that. Look at Budman coming through with some knowledge. That's what we're all about, folks.
And then under 50 would make sense.
Yeah, and under 50. Yeah, Mo Boss Nest says Panthers win. McCaffrey gets over 100 yards and over 1 touchdown, and they're going to be pressure The new quarterback, you're going to see Panthers blitzing a lot. I agree
fine.
with all of that, but do you think they win by 10 points? 9 points?
No, I really don't. I don't see it being that big of a blowout. I really don't. And that's the value is on Houston in this game.
If this over-under was at 34, like a preseason game, I might still take the under.
No, I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think that crazy.
I think it's like a preseason game for me. That's where I'm at.
We'll see.
Point spread: Houston, Texas +9 to +15. Points from 44 to 50. Okay. -110.
I'm surprised you got it at +9. And you know that would make sense.
It's an alternative.
Teaser prevention. That makes sense. No, he originally got it at +9.
Oh yeah. I like the -110 odds on that.
Yeah,
Vincent says, Reds first 5 run line. Castillo was great last time out.
I cannot trust the Reds right now. I did not bet that game. I cannot trust the Reds for anything. They have not looked good. There's no reason for you to be wanting to back the Reds. I know Castillo looked fine in his last start, but that's just not a spot. There's better spots. I really can't. That's probably really juicy, so I'm not really too big of a fan of it.
Fair enough. Albert says, is this gonna hit? Jays, Cardinals, Giants, Panthers, first half, all money line.
Jays I like. Cardinals already did. Giants are up 5-4 now, and Panthers first half. I could see Panthers first half. I just say that the Texans covered the 8-point spread.
And score something in the first quarter.
Yeah,
you like that one. I like that too.
Anytime they're going to give me over half a point in an NFL
over 2.5
quarter,
at that point.
Yeah, over 2.5 at that point. It's almost like when they give me 2.5 team totals in MLB. I'll bet it most of the time.
There you go. I mean, I got also I've just thumbing through some like spreads or whatever on this NFL game. You can get Carolina -0.5 at -120 for the first quarter.
Yeah.
7-3.
7-3 in our
7-3. Yeah, everything wins. So there's that. All right. You guys got anything else? Otherwise, I think that's going to do it for us. We're going to bounce on out of here. Good luck on everybody's bets. Major League Baseball, college football, NFL. Let's all hit something. And keep trucking along. So that's going to do it for us on Game Time. We'll be back here tomorrow, 6 o'clock weird time, Eastern time, 3 o'clock normal time, West Coast time, Game Time decision. That's going to do it for us. I'm Detroit Lenny. That's Nick Earl. That's Tim Earl. We're out of here, guys. Take care.